Come, everyone, please look. This painting isn't an antique, nor is it by a famous artist. However, the level of this artwork in today's world is considered top-notch. It truly is a good painting, and the style is unique. I've never seen such a Chinese painting. With this level of skill, how could it not be by a master? For this painting, I offer 10 million, 20 million, 40 million. It seems everyone has a good eye. Then I'll offer 50 million. 50 million for the once time, 50 million for the second time. Thank you, everyone, for letting me have this painting.
What are you standing around for? Quickly get a chair for my father.
Oh.
Don't move him.
What are you saying? My father is the richest man in Qingcheng. Lying on the ground is unseemly.
His illness is currently undiagnosed. If there's internal bleeding, moving him will worsen his condition.
Get out. I don't want to hear that.
This young lady is right. He can't be moved. Quickly call. It's a heart attack.
He needs acupuncture immediately. Are there any needles?
Here.
I need filiform needles.
I've never used them before. Just kept them on hand. Will these work?
What are you doing?
Saving him, of course. This concerns the old man's life. We can't waste a single moment.
I can't let you touch my father.
Can you save him?
My father and I have seen similar cases before. It shouldn't be a problem. But timely treatment is crucial.
Let Qingking try. She comes from a family of traditional Chinese medicine practitioners. Her medical skills are exceptional.
Does she have a medical license? Can she cure him?
Are you willing to gamble with your father's life?
Miss, your technique is quite adept. However, these acupuncture points, I've never seen them before.
Didn't you hear? The acupuncture points she used. Even Dr. Chen doesn't know them. Isn't this playing with my father's life?
I don't. These are emergency acupuncture points.
My wife saves lives. She never expected anything from your Shen family. And she certainly doesn't want to be groundlessly accused. Shen Yue, you're going too far.
Whether or not it's too far will be determined when my father wakes up.
He's awake.
Daddy. What's wrong?
I'm fine. I was conscious just now. Where's the young lady who administered the acupuncture? Where is she? Thank you, Miss Ju, for your help. If it weren't for you, I would have been in grave danger.
You're welcome, sir. It was just a small effort.
Daddy, she doesn't even have a medical license. What's there to be thankful for? Allowing her to treat you was giving her an opportunity.
What nonsense are you talking about? Apologize to Miss Ju immediately.
Is this enough for the consultation fee?
A few casual paintings by my wife are worth tens of millions. This small fee. How could she possibly care about it?
Paintings. Miss Ju also enjoys painting.
Uncle Shen, you probably don't know this yet. The painting you just spit on was created by my wife, Qingking.
Uncle Lu didn't mention the artist beforehand. He deliberately let my father pay a high price. Isn't this deception?
I told you it wasn't a famous painting. If the Shen family doesn't like it, you can give it up.
No need. 50 million is 50 million.
Here. Let's go. Let's go.
I said I didn't want a consultation fee. So you were trying to get rich off of this?
My first encounter with Miss Chen. And you're so aggressive. Truly rare.
People obsessed with money are hard to like.
I don't think so. Jealous, yet unwilling to admit it. Truly shameful.
Someone like you, what is there to be jealous of?
Because my husband is the man you love.
How dare you spout such nonsense? I'll tear your mouth apart.
Grandpa, she's so fierce.
Don't worry. If anyone dares to bully you, I won't spare them.
Did you hear that? Where's your money? I don't want it. My husband doesn't like you either.
Mr. Liu, while you were resting, the company's basic business operations continued as normal. Just
Zhao Yan, Assistant Liu Yuzi.
Shen Group isn't cooperating. Our orders are moving slow.
Shen Yu's behind this.
Right. Miss Shen won't even see us.
Find other suppliers.
Already have. They're all too small. They can't handle these orders.
Understood. You can go now. I'll figure something out.
Yes.
Are you sure? He wants it sent to GoldenCinema.
Right. And it's all settled. He even had the warehouse load and ship it.
You've done well. No wonder he said, it's better to watch him fall than to watch him die. A fate worse than death. This guy. He's made too many enemies. Too many people want him dead. You've done well. Go back and keep an eye on things for me. Let me know if anything happens.
What do you need the Lu family's company seal for?
I need to make some contracts. And I need their seal. That way I can operate and make their family lose some money.
I'm afraid that's going to be a bit difficult. The Lu family suspects me already and won't let me near them.
So I don't understand why you took it upon yourself and were even foolish enough to confess everything.
Even if I didn't confess, he already knows. He knows everything. But he doesn't blame me.
Why? What's his scheme?
He must be gambling. Gambling on whether I'll go soft on him.
KHÅNG. Don't be fooled by him. As long as you help me get the company seal, I can bankrupt the Lu Group and make him the Lu family's sinner.
I just want revenge on Lu Yunji. I don't want to target the Lu family. If I do this, what will happen to me?
He'll send you to jail.
Narrated by M Media.
But how exactly? Depends on you and your standing with Lu Yunzi. KHÅNG. Help me get the company seal. I'll protect you, no matter what. No matter what they do. I beg you, KHÅNG. Help me this once.
By order of the new general manager, you are forbidden from ever setting foot in the Lu Group again.
I've come to retrieve my belongings.
This trash. If you want it, take it. Sorry, I stepped on it.
Impudent. Lu Yunji is still the Lu family's young master. How dare you humiliate him? You deserve a beating.
You vile woman. Before, I gave Lu Yunzi face and didn't bother with you. You dare hit me?
Well done.
No matter how upset you are, there's no need to argue with a security guard.
You can say anything about me. But to lay a hand on your sister-in-law, I won't tolerate it.
Big brother is the CEO. Naturally, sister-in-law will be treated well. But now, aren't you the CEO?
Whether I'm the CEO or not, I won't allow anyone to insult my wife.
The lower-level employees of the Lu Corporation have had their income reduced, and it's all thanks to her.
This is all because of me. It has nothing to do with her.
It's such a pity. The person in her heart will never be you.
Ha ha ha. Well said, well said.
Ha ha ha.
Congratulations, CEO Lu, on becoming the head of the Lu family. For your inauguration ceremony, I'll prepare a generous gift for you.
Thank you, CEO Zan. You're here to pick someone up, right? Please.
Let's go.
Stop. Where are you going?
I'm leaving with Jean Mu.
Wide? You and him are not the same kind of people at all.
I am. Lu Yunji, you told me to leave.
What nonsense are you talking about?
You said it yourself. Losing me is worse than losing the entire company.
Huh, go.
Let's talk.
Unless we divorce. From now on, we need not see each other again.
KHÅNG.
Well,
I told you. Besides me, you can't trust anyone. Besides me, no one is truly sincere to you.
Is that so? I once trusted you. But you personally sent my family to hell.
Listen to me, this matter isn't what you think.
No need to say any more. Between you and me, there is an irreconcilable blood feud. My greatest dream in this life is to see your utter destruction. A mediocre and destitute life.
Chinking. You actually hate me this much?
What else? My entire Zhu clan died at your hands. I wish I could personally finish you off again.
No wonder you hate me so much. But Chinking, you've misunderstood. I never.
No need to say any more.
The film was
Remember,
translated and narrated
The more
by
miserable
M
you
Media.
are, the happier I am.
Sister-in-law's words. I didn't quite understand. No wonder Big Brother treats her well. It's because he's done. I'm sorry for what happened to her. Then no wonder.
Yunzi, come with me.
No. Thank you. Thank you.
Lu Yunzi, don't forget what your situation is right now. Your company is gone. Zhu Qingqing is gone. Besides me, who else would want you?
I'm not interested in Miss Shen. You needn't bother.
Lu Yunzi, don't push your luck. If you want to make a comeback, you can only rely on me.
Why must I rely on you? Even if I'm at my worst, I can still ask my family and friends for help. You really don't need to worry, Miss Shen.
Keep dreaming. Your antics at the Lu family have pushed everyone away. There's no one left to help you. Absolutely no one.
My business has nothing to do with Miss Shen.
You're so ungrateful. Lu Yunzi, if you want to rise again, you can't do it without the help of my Shen family.
Then we'll see.
Zhu Qingqing will always be Zamu's person. No matter how good you are to her, it's useless.
No. She come back eventually.
You really are hopeless. Lu Yunzi, let me tell you this. Zhu Qingqing only got close to you to get information. She never loved you.
I know.
You know, and yet you still chose her?
In my life, she's the most important.
Cheers!
Thank you very much, President Zhang, for your help during this time. Now that Lu Yunji has been punished, our cooperation ends here.
Wait! Who are you?
You wouldn't understand even if I told you. In short, I'm not your fiancé.
Indeed. At the exhibition, I knew. Your painting and medical skills were exceptional. My fiancé certainly doesn't possess those skills.
Yes.
So, if you don't explain yourself today, do you think you can still leave?
What do you want?
Haha. Tell me, where is the real Zhu Qingqing? Where did she go?
I don't know. Your fiancé must be utterly disappointed in you to just randomly find someone and marry them.
She wouldn't dare.
Anyway, I'm not your fiancé, and I am completely different from her.
Fine. Then I'd like to see how you're different from her.
You have impotence.
And you still say you're not her.
If I had the strength right now, you'd probably lose your whole arm. It's all ruined.
What did you do?
Acupressure, naturally. Jean Mu, you're truly vicious, impotent yourself. Yet you keep your fiancée bound, tormenting her by your side. You're a beast.
If you dare breathe a word, I'll kill you.
I'm a healer. Patient confidentiality is the way of medicine.
Do you have a solution?
A trade is also acceptable. Indeed. Your condition is treatable.
Really? If you can cure me, I'll agree to anything.
Then I want the Lu family head's jade pendant. I'll cure you. And you get it for me. How about it?
Deal.
What are you doing here? This kind of occasion isn't suitable for you.
I came to see the old man off and take a look around. So, now that I'm no longer CEO, I don't even have the right to attend parties anymore.
Of course. Lu Yunzi, this is all your own doing.
Whatever.
Truly pathetic.
Pathetic. I'm
Not bad, Lu Yunzi. These gatherings are for company, chairman. Everyone here is incredibly wealthy. You coming here is nothing more than self-humiliation.
Suit yourself, Miss Shen. I'll just wander around.
Let me introduce everyone. This is Mr. Lu Yunzi, the recently resigned CEO of Lu Corp. Any gentlemen need a helping hand? You might want to keep an eye on him. I hate traitors the most.
Old man Lu, a veteran of many battles, still ended up with the prodigal son. No way around it.
I heard he was dismissed because of a woman.
Still too young. Not cunning enough.
Don't mind him, everyone. He's no longer the CEO. Now he can only cling to these gatherings, like a stray dog, to stay afloat.
So many people. I can't stand it.
Why do you care about them? You just need to heal Mr. Ma's leg for me. This way. Mr. Ma.
Ha ha ha.
Zhu Qingqing's practically
was
become
translated
a CEO
and
harvester.
narrated by
Changes men so
Media.
quickly.
Miss Shen. Watch your words. I'm here to see Mr. Ma.
It's a shame. Uncle Ma doesn't like her type.
All right.
Mr. Ma. This is Miss Xu. The one I told you about. Highly skilled in medicine. Your leg.
CEO Zan, do you think my presence here offends you?
No, no. Mr. Ma, you misunderstand. I just wanted to help you.
CEO Zan, you don't know that Uncle Ma hates it when people pay attention to his leg. Trying to suck up. But you kissed up to a horse's leg this time.
I'm sorry. Mr. Ma, I was meddling.
Mr. Ma, is your left leg weak and unable to stand, especially after eating meat, becoming festering and ulcerated, unbearably itchy?
Oh, how did you know that?
I deduced it from your complexion. If you'll let me treat you, I can certainly find the root of the problem.
Don't play these mystical games. Do you think Uncle Ma is Lu Yunzi at your beck and call? Don't embarrass yourself here.
Miss Shen, why are you so afraid? I'm seeing Uncle Ma for his illness. Are you afraid I'll cure him?
Nonsense. I'm just worried about your half-baked medical skills, delaying Uncle Ma's recovery.
Miss Shen seems to have forgotten when your father fell ill and nearly died. It was my half-baked medical skills that cured him.
Uncle Ma just with some... You know, I didn't mean it that way.
All right. But the symptoms she described are correct.
Maybe someone told her.
That's impossible. This kind of thing, only the people closest to me know, and they would never betray me. Miss Ju, why don't you give it a try? This young lady, I feel like I've seen her somewhere before.
Mr. Ma's illness. Are you confident?
Mr. Ma's illness, though peculiar, is not incurable. As long as we find the right method, you will definitely be able to stand up again.
Miss Ju, aren't you speaking a bit too soon? My illness, I've sought out renowned Western doctors all over the world, and they were all helpless. It's only being managed with medication to prevent amputation.
Indeed. Uncle Ma is the richest man in the country. What kind of doctor hasn't he seen? Boasting without considering the circumstances.
Western medicine can't cure it. Doesn't mean I, Zhu Qingqing, can't. Not only can I cure it, but I can also make you stand up right here and now.
Hey ha ha ha. Young people these days are really bold with their words.
Are you really sure? Don't.
If you don't believe me, why bring me here?
Let's go. Mr. Ma. Since KHôNG is so confident, why don't you let her try? What if you really can stand up?
All right, then I'll give it a shot for President Jean's sake. I'll indulge you just this once.
Not yet. I need something.
Is it Linky from MØRNH? Or Taisheng Lojan's elixir? Uncle Ma, don't mind her. She's just stalling for time. Let's just go.
Let's go.
Please wait. What do you need? Tell me quickly.
A piece of fresh, bloody meat.
What?
Juchinking, are you crazy? What do you need that for? You're going to perform for us? Are you cooking?
I've never heard of curing illness with meat. What are you really trying to do?
If you trust me, go get it quickly. I have my uses for it.
I knew it. You cured my father last time. Only because you were lucky. Now you're trying the same trick again, aren't you?
I knew Miss Shen was so ungrateful. I shouldn't have helped you in the first place.
All right. This matter ends here, Miss Ju. Young people shouldn't resort to trickery. If she were my daughter, I'd prefer she took the righteous path. Go.
Juchinking. You promised
The
me.
film was translated
You didn't
and
give me a
narrated
chance.
by M Media.
Can you blame me?
You.
Mr. Ma.
Yunzi, what are you holding?
Fresh, bloody meat. Chinking. I got what you asked for.
Did you just get it?
Yes.
Have the waiter prepare a brazier. Mr. Ma, perhaps we should move elsewhere, so I can treat you.
Mr. Ma has already said, this matter ends here. Juchinking, are you deaf or stupid?
Miss Shen. This has nothing to do with you. Don't interfere.
Yunzi, you.
Mr. Ma. If Chinking says she can cure it, she can cure it. I vouch for her. Please, let her try.
Yes, Mr. Ma, please trust me one more time. The meat will cure the illness, and you will be able to stand again.
Meat curing illness. Is a joke.
Exactly. Mr. Ma is doing well enough. In his wheelchair. Don't make things worse.
This is absurd. Mr. Ma is a respected man. You can't just try anything on him. Apologize now.
Don't you want to stand up again?
Fine, I'll let you try.
This way, Mr. Ma. Please forgive me, Mr. Ma.
Come on. What is this?
These are goo worms. They need fresh, bloody meat to be drawn out. These are the bugs that crippled your leg, that made you crippled. Mr. Ma, think back. Have you seen anyone strange people lately, or done anything strange?
No.
All right. Now, try to stand up.
You can stand now.
Yes.
Haha.
She even knows witchcraft.
Mr. Ma has been paralyzed for a year, and he's standing up. I can stand. Ha ha ha. What's going on?
Juchinking, you've caused a big scene. If something were to happen to Uncle Ma, something terrible, you'll pay with your life.
Miss Shen, you're being quite the chatterbox. You should be quiet.
It's good that nothing's wrong.
Good. But then why did I cough up blood?
Don't you think expelling the blood from your body has made you feel better?
Now that you mention it, I do feel much better. What should I do next?
You can walk normally.
Dr. Ju, you truly are a divine healer. Ha ha ha. Let go of me. Ha ha ha. Mr. Ma can stand again. This is wonderful news. I haven't had time to prepare a congratulatory gift, but I happen to have a painting. Let me bring it over for you to see. All right. Ha ha ha. Here. Take a look. The brushstrokes in this painting are free and elegant, and the artistic conception is profound. It's truly a masterpiece. Come over there and admire it.
You've worked hard today. If you don't like this kind of occasion, I can arrange for someone to take you back. Dr. Zhu, come and admire this too.
Who says I don't like it? Mr. Ma and I hit it off quite well. I haven't finished chatting with him yet.
Miss Zhu, you really are a quick change artist.
The
Just now
film
you
was
were President Jones'
translated
girlfriend,
and narrated
and now
by
you've
an
immediately
Amelia.
changed targets. Ouch. You dare hit me? Believe it or not, I'll have someone throw you out right now.
Miss Shen, you've provoked me repeatedly. For the sake of the bigger picture, I've tolerated you again and again. But do you really think I'm afraid of you?
That's what you get. You asked for it.
Miss Shen, you come from a respectable family, yet you constantly covet other people's husbands. I saved your father's life. Is this how you treat your benefactor? Aren't you afraid of being ridiculed?
Say that again. Having you treat his illness is your good fortune.
Miss Shen. You deliberately tripped her just now. And now you're accusing her. Do you think my Lu family is nobody?
I was the one who got hit. Why are you defending her?
Because she's my wife. I won't allow anyone to hurt her.
Dr. Ju, she's my daughter-in-law. Then why is she with President Zahn?
Oh, it's like this. She and I grew up together since childhood. We're childhood sweethearts.
It's a long story. Oh, young couples quarrel, and they always try to find ways to make each other jealous. Perhaps this is the charm of young love. We're old now. Ha ha ha. Yes, yes, yes. Ha ha ha. You. Let bygones be bygones. Forget it.
If it weren't for Uncle Ma pleading for you, I would never forgive you.
You. Enough. Dr. Ju is not only your Shen family's lifesaver, but also cured my leg. How can you speak like this to Dr. Ju?
Uncle Ma,
All right. From now on, Dr. Ju is my benefactor. Whoever crosses Dr. Ju crosses the Ma group, makes an enemy of the Ma group. Come here.
Zhu Qingqing. I knew I wasn't wrong about you.
Dr. Ju, what are your accomplishments in painting? What have you achieved in painting?
I won first place in the women's competition, above all the scholars and officials.
This, scholar officials?
She means. She won first place in a painting competition in her hometown.
Oh. I have an original Wang Shizi. Could you copy it?
As long as you have the original, you can copy it.
so skilled. Why haven't you won an international award? Right. Someone like Dr. Ju, from her background, probably doesn't have a passport and hasn't been abroad.
Miss Shen has been abroad, but I haven't seen you participate in any international competitions to bring glory to the country.
Stubborn, huh? If you're so capable, copy it right here. Let everyone see.
I dare.
Good. The younger generation is formidable. Bring the original Wang Shizi.
Everyone here is an important person. Don't disappoint everyone here.
Of course. It's a pity. I'm not very familiar with Wang Shiju. Otherwise, I could have copied it better.
Hiya. This is truly superb.
Isn't copying just replicating? What's there to be proud of?
As expected of the Shen family heiress.
I heard. Miss Shen's teachers are all internationally renowned. Pianists? Your piano skills are truly remarkable. Ju Chinking. My cello playing has reached the level of a concert performer. What do you have to compare with me?
This Shen heiress isn't completely useless.
You. It's been years. Your piano skills have improved so much.
Uncle Ma, you flatter me. Brother Yunsi, what do you think of my playing?
Mr. Ma praised it. Naturally, it's very good.
My daddy said. He's going to hold a solo concert for me. Everyone
The film was
must come and support me.
translated and narrated by M.
This weekend
Media.
there's an international piano masters concert. If you're interested, I'll have someone arrange tickets.
I don't think our current relationship is suitable for listening to a concert together.
Are you still blaming me? Don't be angry.
It's rare for everyone to be this happy. Brother Yunsi, why don't we play a duet? How about playing a piece together?
Come on.
Come on, come on.
Come on.
In collaboration, two people need to coordinate and cooperate. Playing a piece simultaneously requires a very high level of skill and tacit understanding.
Yeah. I remember when we practiced together. Even the teacher said we were perfectly in sync. And a match made in heaven. You still care about me after all.
It's good, but to play together, I only play with my wife.
Dr. Ju also plays the cello. Then why not play with Mr. Lu? How about playing a piece together?
Sorry, I don't know how.
Don't know how. As Brother Yunsi's wife? How can you not know how? Right. For a girl from Dr. Ju's background, she probably hasn't even touched a cello. I'm afraid she doesn't even know basic music theory. But Dr. Ju, I can be your teacher. I can teach you.
You're being narrow-minded. Everyone has their own asterisk strengths and weaknesses. Dr. Ju has already reached the pinnacle in painting and medicine. As for the zither, it doesn't matter if she doesn't play.
My Chinking really can't play the piano. She learned the guqin.
Yunsi, you don't have to defend her. Like this. After all, there's no guqin here.
Who says there isn't?
Mr. Lu, the guqin you requested is here.
Yunzi, when did you learn to play the guqin behind our backs?
Chinking is interested in traditional culture. At that time, I just happened to learn it with her.
Oh,
The guqin is already tuned. It's customized according to the style you liked before.
it's rare for Yunzi to be so thoughtful. Why don't you two play a piece together? How about it?
It's so realistic. Lu Yunju, you know I hate you to the bone. Why do you keep shaking my heart?
Why are you looking at me like that?
Too embarrassed to play, right?
My Daxia children never admit defeat. Do you dare?
Why wouldn't I dare?
It really feels like a high mountain flowing water. Meeting a soulmate.
Truly a devoted couple. Mr. Lu, you're so lucky. Ha ha ha. Not at all, not at all. Ha ha ha. I didn't expect Dr. Ju to be a master of music.
Thank you, Uncle Ma, for the compliment.
Mr. Ma, excuse me for a moment. I have something to say to Chinking.
Okay.
Is your last offer still valid?
Of course. I painstakingly planned this. I absolutely cannot let the Liu family got a good deal for nothing.
Spit it out.
Miss Ju. Played enough. Come home with me.
What's this about?
Didn't you see? Husbands and wives here are all like this.
I'll say it again. I don't admit it.
Fine. I will wait until you acknowledge me.
I have something to ask you. Do you know the way back?
You want to go back?
My last memory of the Zhu family is being executed by the Emperor's decree. Casually abandoned in the mass burial
The film
ground.
was
I want to
translated
go back
and
and
narrated
bury
by
them
M
properly.
Media.
I also want to. My enemies haven't been killed yet. I can't just let them off the hook.
I've already secretly arranged for their burial. Each with their own tombstone. Buried on the northern slopes of Shangjing.
A family of convicted criminals still has graves.
Although they can't be inscribed, everything that should be there is there. Moreover, your father was framed. On the surface, the evidence is conclusive, but your emperor knows in his heart that the Zhu family has been loyal for generations, and it's impossible that they would betray the country. It's just that he feared your father's prestige in the court, and so he took advantage of the situation to eliminate the Zhu family.
Impossible.
Why won't you believe me? Chinking. Liu Yunzi, I am your husband. How could I do such a despicable thing?
If that's the case, then take me back to find out the truth.
I can't let you go back.
Why can't you take me back? Are you afraid your lies will be exposed?
Date. The person who stabbed you was sent by the emperor. Since he already had the intention to kill, if he sees you alive, how could he let you live?
But the Zhu family's corpses are still fresh. Since you consider them family, how can you let the true culprit go free?
I'm tired of that world of scheming and killing. I'm already weary of it. For me, this world of equality, a world that can be called a paradise, is more important. This world still has you. Why don't we choose to stay here and live?
But my only motivation to live is to go back and seek revenge.
If you really want to go back, then I can only go with you and protect you.
Are you sure you're willing?
Then
Then do you know the way back?
the specific method, I'm not sure, but it definitely casually abandoned in the mass burial ground.
I've seen that jade pendant. It was in your office.
I had Zhao Ya look for it. Lu Ming moved the jade pendant. This jade pendant is the Liu family heirloom. If you want to get it, you have to reclaim the position of Liu family head. Then are you willing to go back with me? Go back?
I'll agree for now. Once I get the jade pendant, I'll go back myself.
So now, go and make things clear with Zanmu.
King.
CEO Zan is my wife. From now on, please call her Mrs. Liu.
You want to be with him?
CEO Zhan, I apologize. Our cooperation ends here.
Ha ha ha. If you knew what your wife and I did in the past, would you still love her like you do now?
What do you mean?
Ha ha ha. Take a look. Your wife's passionate performance for me.
Shameless.
Ouch. Young Master Liu can't handle this already? This is just a preview. I still have the main feature. Do you want to see more? Ha ha ha.
No matter what Chinking was like before, she's my wife now. I won't allow anyone to hurt her. No one is allowed to harm her. If I find any more of these videos leaked, I won't hesitate to destroy everything. Mutually assured destruction.
Huh.
Although he knows this is actually the original owner's video, the way he defends me is genuine. He's defending me, no doubt. Could it be I've misjudged him?
Chinking. Don't be afraid. I'll handle this. It won't cause you any trouble. Trust me.
Take the medicine I prescribed you for 3 more days, and you'll be fully recovered. Our cooperation ends here.
What are you saying?
What did XUYÉN do? I don't need to spell it out, do I?
What are you saying about cooperation?
I don't need to spell out what XUYÉN did. I don't need to be explicit. I said cooperation. That's giving you enough face.
Could you people step aside with me for a moment? Let me be frank. I'm an avid art collector.
The film was translated.
I have quite a
and
collection at home.
narrated by
Most of the
media.
paintings are damaged to some extent. You are very skilled at painting. Would you be interested in helping me restore them?
Restoring old paintings. Uncle Ma's collection are all top-notch paintings. I can't help much, but chinking.
I don't have the time either.
I'll take care of the company matters. Uncle Ma rarely asks for favors. We must help him with this.
Miss Ju, you're worried about Youngji's resignation from the company, right? Right? Don't worry. I'll handle this. I'll take care of it. The people I choose won't have poor prospects.
Thank you, Uncle Ma. You can just call me Ching Cheng from now on.
Chinking. What do you mean? You can join her. Let her learn a bit too.
Aunt Chen is a relic restoration. A leading figure. Chinking is fortunate to be able to learn from her.
Why do I suddenly feel a pang of sadness?
I brought you a young friend to professionally repair your painting. Zhao Qing, don't mind her. Ever since 18 years ago, after my daughter was murdered, she's become like this. If it weren't for her immersion in repairing paintings, I'm afraid she wouldn't be able to bear it mentally.
Auntie, let me help you. If you embroider like that, the pattern will easily come apart. Look, if you embroider like this, isn't it much better?
What a clever and skillful child.
Thank you, Auntie.
Baby.
This isn't our baby. This is Chinking, the Lu family's daughter-in-law. Chinking, don't take it too personally.
I don't know why, but seeing Auntie makes me feel a pang of sadness, yet also very close to her.
Come, sit down and chat.
Chinking.
Auntie,
Do you have parents?
of course I do. I have parents. But they both passed away due to an accident.
A child without parents is so pitiful.
Uncle Wang, whose room is this?
This is my daughter's room. Because of my business, I offended quite a few people. When my daughter was 2 years old, she was secretly kidnapped, and the kidnapper jumped into the river holding her.
Jumped into the river.
My wife saw it with her own eyes. She suffered a mental shock and has been in a daze ever since. Later, I discovered that she enjoys collecting things, mending and repairing things, that sort of thing. So I've been collecting these specifically for her.
You've really been through a lot, Uncle.
Now I have financial freedom. But without children, I'm destined to grow old alone.
Baby, look.
Walk.
Baby, baby. Where are you? Come and look.
What's wrong?
Auntie,
Take a look. Can you help me fix this?
No problem.
That's great, baby. You're amazing. I'll go get some more.
Chinking. That's wonderful, my wife. Hasn't smiled like that in a long time. Here. This is my daughter's photo. I'm afraid she'd see it, so I secretly hid it.
What's the
film was
matter?
translated
This girl
and
looks like me when I
narrated
was
by
little.
Media.
Chinking. What's wrong? Are you all right? Chinking. Chinking. Chinking.
Uncle Ma, I have to leave now. Help me explain. To Auntie.
What's happening?
Let me borrow the photo.
Hello, it's passenger Ming, last four digits 3456.
Why am I seeing these photos? So many strange memories are appearing. My original self. Could it be Uncle Ma's daughter? To figure this out, I can only go to Shan.
King, you really can't bear to leave me.
Mr. Shan, you misunderstand. I came here to ask you if you have any photos of me as a child.
Your childhood photos? I thought you'd come around. No.
No. Didn't you adopt me when I was 16?
Didn't you swear to me that you weren't her? Why are you asking for childhood photos? And yesterday, you rejected me publicly. So please leave. Don't ever come back.
Forget June. The place to go to TI.
Their positions. It's all in there.
Chinking. Chinking, what are you doing here? Get up.
Yoonji. I remember. Ju Jinking's memories. I remember everything.
You remember, so what? Why are you crying?
She's so pitiful. Ever since she had memories, she was raised by a couple who couldn't have children. Later, that couple had their own child and abandoned her next to a garbage dump. Luckily, a kind person sent her to an orphanage. After that, she met Jean Mew. That's when she first knew what it felt like to be full. After she left with Jean Mew, she thought she had found happiness. But what awaited her was endless torment.
All right. It's okay. It's all in the past.
Yoonji. I suspect Uncle Ma is her biological father.
Uncle Ma's daughter died. It was a huge scandal at the time.
I saw Uncle Ma's daughter's childhood photos. And that's why I have these memories.
Aunt Shen is not well. You mustn't talk nonsense.
Forget the blood test.
There's a technology now. DNA testing. We just need Uncle Ma's genes tested and compared with yours. And we'll know if you're father and daughter.
When should we go to him?
I'll arrange it.
Okay. If this is fate, I will fulfill my duty for the original owner with utmost filial piety. But the Zhu family's feud.
Paternity test?
Are
Are you mistaken? But my only daughter has already.
Uncle Ma. Your daughter fell into the river back then. We found a body for her. Although the current was strong, someone could have found her and revived her. It's not impossible.
Looking at it this way, she really does resemble my wife.
I was raised in an orphanage and have never met my own parents.
Quick, hurry to the hospital.
The
Get a
film
doctor
was
quickly.
translated
Think of something.
And narrated
You.
by Media.
Uncle Ma,
What's happening?
I'm afraid my father is dying.
What's the situation?
Heart attack. The doctor said his heart is too blocked. Even a stent won't work.
Last heart attack. Didn't you come for a checkup?
No. Dad said Miss Ju had cured him. As long as he took good care of himself, it wouldn't happen again.
I told him he needed timely treatment. His situation is dire.
Chinking. Uncle Shen and I have been good friends for years. Why don't you take a look at him?
Uncle, his condition is very dangerous. The slightest misstep could be fatal. I don't want to get involved. Yunji, let's go.
Miss Ju, I'm sorry. I was wrong before. Please save my father. I won't bother you again.
Miss Shen, Chinking isn't a miracle worker. If
It's okay, it's okay. Even if my father dies, I won't blame Miss Ju.
I need a small knife. Extremely sharp. It's called a scalpel.
You're going to operate on my father?
No. His blood is concentrated in his heart. I need to drain the extravasated blood from his meridians.
No, that's too dangerous.
You asked Chinking to help save him. Now you don't trust her. Forget it. We can't help with this.
Uncle Ma? How can you take her side?
I'm on the side of reason. Fine, let's go.
Okay, I'll arrange it right away.
Uncle Ma, let me help Chinking. You should rest too.
All right.
Uncle Ma, look. She's not a doctor. How can she treat him?
Wasn't it Chinking who cured him last time?
But what if last time was just a coincidence?
Don't panic.
My heart is in a state of anxiety.
Miss Shen, what do you need a scalpel for?
Someone said she could cure my father's illness, so I let her bleed my father.
Bleed him. Mr. Shen is extremely weak right now. If he bleeds, he'll probably die.
What? Then what do we do? Ju Chinking, stop what you're doing. Come out quickly. Ju Chinking,
What's gotten into you? Chinking is treating him right now. Interfering with her treatment. Are you going to take responsibility? Hurry.
you've always treated me like your own daughter. Why are you suddenly so fierce?
My real daughter is coming back soon.
What? Is Auntie pregnant again?
Ha. This matter hasn't been settled yet. After a few days, when things are settled, I will announce the good news to everyone.
All of you come in.
Let's go. Miss Ju. Thanks to you.
It was just a small effort. I'll prescribe you a few more doses of medicine. After taking them, there probably won't be any more problems.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Ju.
As healers, we have 10 types of people we don't treat. One of them is those who don't trust me. I helped Mr. Shen this time, entirely because I couldn't stand idly by.
Yes.
Doctor, it's best to give Mr. Shen a full body checkup to avoid any further problems.
Which hospital are you from, miss?
I'm not a doctor, just lending a hand. Well, you guys go ahead. We'll leave now. Right.
Daddy, what do you think Ju Chinking and Uncle Ma are so close?
Could it be? Old Ma wants to adopt a daughter.
How could that be? Uncle Ma is the kind of person who doesn't trust anyone. Even if he wanted to adopt a daughter, he would investigate thoroughly.
Regardless,
The film was translated
Chinking has done
and
me a favor.
narrated by Media.
in front of people and behind their backs. Don't be too arrogant.
Still angry?
Can't be the head of the Lu family. Then how can we get the jade pendant back?
So it wasn't about standing up for me. It was about the jade pendant.
I don't want you to be so spineless and controlled by others.
I've already made up my mind. This position as head of the family, I will get it back.
Really? Uncle Ma.
Water, don't be like this.
What's up with Uncle Ma?
She fell. And she won't let anyone take her to the hospital.
Why?
She doesn't want to live anymore.
Auntie, it's Ching Ching. At your age, a fall can have serious consequences. Let me check you over, okay?
I'm fine.
That's best then. Auntie, are there any newly restored paintings today? I can help.
So many paintings can be repaired. But a person's heart, why can't it be mended?
Li Yuan, you have to look forward. Tomorrow is our 30th wedding anniversary. One want to have a proper celebration. She doesn't agree.
Our child is still suffering in the other world. What anniversary are we celebrating?
I don't know why. But seeing you like this, my heart aches. But you've already grieved for your baby for so long. It's truly enough. If our baby were alive, she wouldn't want to see you like this.
Yes. Our baby would definitely want me to be happy.
Of course. For tomorrow's anniversary, you must dress up beautifully and attend. I'll stay with you the whole time, okay?
Uncle Ma,
Hey,
are the results not out yet?
the results will be out soon. I hope it will be as my wife wishes.
Yunzi, I've never asked you. Since you resigned as CEO of Lu Group, are you feeling okay?
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine.
If you don't mind, you can come to the Shen family. I will give you the utmost respect.
No, thank you, Miss Shen. But there's something I'd like to ask you.
Tell me,
You're very familiar with CEO Fun Lei.
not really. Just met him a few times as a child. What's wrong?
Nothing. Maybe it's just a coincidence.
Yunzi Xiang, what's up with Uncle Ma? Later, spend less time with other girls. Alone.
Understood, Uncle Ma.
Uncle Ma, you're so heartless. You used to strongly support me being with him.
This time is different from that time. Hey, here. Ha ha ha. Happy 30th anniversary. Ha ha ha. Come, everyone.
Zhu Qingqing is really capable. She's completely charmed, Aunt Chan.
Miss Shen. Last time you begged Chinking to cure your father, you weren't like this. Everyone, today is Uncle Ma and Aunt Chen's 30th wedding anniversary. Uncle Ma has prepared a big surprise for Aunt Chen. Let's wait and see.
What's this? What does this mean?
It's a paternity test report. It clearly states that Ma Hui is Zhu Qingqing's biological father.
What does this mean?
What does it mean? Our daughter isn't dead. She's been here all along.
Daughter. My baby. You're alive.
Yanzi, what's going on?
Zhu Qingqing is Uncle Ma's long-lost daughter. The little girl who fell into the river.
What? She's not dead?
After she fell in the water, she was rescued. She's been living in an orphanage.
Mommy.
Qingqing.
Daddy.
Old Ma, you've suffered all these years. If he knew his daughter was alive, he definitely would have moved heaven and earth to find her. Come, everyone, please be seated. Please, everyone, take your seats. Don't just stand there. There are more surprises to come. Ha ha ha. Come in.
Equity transfer.
Mr. Mahu gives his daughter a ruby longevity lock for a long and prosperous life.
Good.
Mr. Mahui gives his daughter a luxurious, the house scenic villa. Now she has a place to call home. Mr. Mahui gives his daughter full ownership of City Development Bank. Now she'll never have to worry about money.
Good, good, good.
Thank you, Daddy.
Good girl.
How is this possible? If she didn't die then?
She's actually Ma Yui's daughter? Then my son is going to be set for life. I didn't expect Mr. Ma's daughter not only to be alive, but also doing so well. I must thank Brother Lu and Yunzi for taking such good care of my little girl. From now on, our two families should interact more. Absolutely, absolutely. Ha ha ha.
Daughter, I should have recognized you sooner. Sorry, baby. It's all Mommy's fault. I didn't take good care of you.
Honey, don't cry. Be happy. You should be happy.
Okay.
The film
Today,
was translated
thank you
and
all for coming.
narrated by M Media.
My daughter is back. I hope you will all continue to support us.
Good. Let me formally introduce her again. From today onwards, Zhu Qingqing is the Ma family's sole legal heir. Anyone who makes her suffer is against me.
Impossible. Zhu Qingqing is not your daughter.
What did you say?
It was in the newspapers back then. Uncle Ma, have you forgotten it? They found the child's body. Downstream, it can't be your daughter.
What body? What's going on?
Yeah, I remember too. Yeah, I remember that too.
Besides, you personally confirmed it. That was your daughter.
Stop it, everyone. I understand everything now. My daughter. Give her back to me. Why? Why did you lie to me about this?
Mommy.
This woman is a liar. This report, she forged it. Don't let her fool you.
Mommy.
You don't deserve to call me Mom. My baby would never lie to me.
I'm sorry. I just wanted you to be happy.
Happy? Zhu Qingqing, stop pretending. The bank, the villa, and the longevity lock that Uncle Ma gave you. Any one of them is worth more than all of us, here combined, to say you're not in it for the money. I don't believe it.
Shen Ming, don't think. Everyone is like you.
What about me? I just can't stand injustice. I don't want uncle and auntie to be deceived.
Chinking. What's going on?
This matter. I admit I didn't think it through. I hope you won't blame me, Auntie.
No one can replace my baby. No one.
Auntie.
Honey. Honey. Honey.
Over the years, many people have tried to deceive us. But someone like you, even going so far as to forge a paternity test. That's a first.
Shut up. Shut up.
Uncle Ma, have a mal-vivant. Uncle Ma, I just can't stand this woman. Stealing so much property.
I did this. Mr. Ma, what do you mean by this? We lost our baby years ago. Li Yuan's mental state, getting worse too. I see she's quite fond of chinking. I asked a friend to specifically make a fake DNA report. I initially wanted to comfort Li Yuan. I didn't expect you to ruin it. You're such a meddler.
You didn't say. I didn't know either.
This is our family matter. It's none of your business.
I just can't stand it.
Don't say anything, Mr. Ma. You're so talkative. What do we do now? It seems your wife has suffered quite a blow. I won't let you get away with this.
I'll go check on chinking.
How is it? I didn't do anything wrong, did I?
No, Auntie, you did great. We want to use this. Find the killer who murdered your daughter.
That's good, Yunzi. So, it seems, is the Shen family the most suspicious?
It's not impossible. After the incident, Shen Yue was only a few years old. How could she remember so clearly? It must be related to her family.
Leave the rest to your Uncle Ma to investigate. Thank you so much today. Especially chinking. Thank you for going along with this charade. If only you were really my daughter, that would be wonderful.
I also really hope you are my mother.
When the paternity test results
The film
come
was
out,
translated and
everything will be
narrated
clear.
by Media.
Mr. Ma, do you mean the paternity test report is fake? I was thinking, regardless of whether it's real or not, I'd acknowledge her. At least it would give my wife some comfort. But you... All right.
Uncle Ma is biased. All these years, I always thought you loved me the most.
You is naturally good. But this matter depends on your Aunt Chun. Your Aunt Chun has a connection with chinking. After, let's just treat each other as family and stay in touch. Okay. Ha ha ha.
Daddy, what makes Ju chinking so deserving?
You. Mahui is right. He really does want to find a daughter. But have you thought about, if he really wanted to, why didn't he look earlier?
What do you mean?
It means his wife must be very ill. That's why he's desperate to acknowledge a fake daughter.
Find the killer who murdered your daughter. Just caught a good time.
Ju chinking is also strange. She's clearly Zan Mu's woman. Suddenly married Lu Yunzi. Is it possible? This is the Lu family's conspiracy.
Lu Yunzi was replaced by Lu Meng. If he were the Feng family's son-in-law, he would definitely take over Ma Hui's industry.
If they really join forces, our Shen family is finished.
What should we do?
The only person we can use is Zan Mu.
The results are out.
Come sit. Take a look.
Chinking. She really is my daughter.
This one is absolutely true.
Mahui. Look me in the eyes and tell me.
Is it true? I initially just wanted to find any daughter. That would be enough. Shen Yu, she's completely unreliable. I didn't expect Chinking to actually be our daughter.
Quickly bring her home.
No. At this time, we absolutely cannot act rashly.
Why?
Because the person who harmed our baby hasn't been caught yet.
If anyone harms her again, I'll fight them to the death.
Don't worry. We'll find the mastermind and arrest them. Only then can we safely bring our daughter home. Right now, you should actually avoid seeing Chinking too much. Do you understand?
Okay, how do we find the mastermind?
Daddy, Uncle Ma said XUYên is grief-stricken. He wants me to go and keep her company.
Mahui is easy to deal with. The most difficult one is that woman. You need to perform well this time. As long as we win over XUYên, our relationship with the Ma family will be rock solid.
Don't worry, Daddy. This time, I will definitely outperform. That Jew Chinking?
Don't touch Ju Chinking.
Why?
She saved my life. If possible, don't. Try not to.
It's too late to. Say that now.
Yunji, the air here is so fresh. Why is it you? What do you want?
Zhu Qingqing. Don't forget. You, from beginning to end, have always been mine.
When was I ever yours? Did you ever think of me when you booked a room with the client's eldest daughter? That I'm yours.
Why are you here?
Mr. Zan, who is this? Doesn't even know how to knock. So rude.
Get out. I remember. You remember everything? Ha ha ha. Zhu Qingqing, come back. Come back to me. I'll make it up to you, I promise.
Make it up to
The
me.
film was translated
Come back to
and
you.
narrated
To
by
continue
MØ
being your
Media.
plaything? You trampled my dignity underfoot. Don't even dream of it. By your side, there's only endless pain and torment. I'd rather die than go back.
Zhu Qingqing, how dare you defy me? You dare push me? You better understand. Besides me, the Lu family, the Ma family, which one can you rely on?
I don't rely on anyone, only myself.
Ha ha ha. You think too highly of yourself. Since you've cured me, shouldn't you come and check the results? Come on,
Shameless. If you dare come any closer, I'll jump right now.
jump. Jump. This isn't the first time you've threatened me. And in the end, you always come crawling back to me.
Ji Ching Ching, look closely. This is the man you sacrificed your life and dignity to love. The old Ching Ching would have. But now, I won't. The person in my heart is only Lu Yunji.
Lu Yanzi. Then jump. Lu Yanzi will come down right after you.
Why do you insist on driving Yunji to his death?
Because I hate him. Only one can live. He killed my sister. I want him to pay with his life, shouldn't he?
Your sister? No. Lu Yunji wouldn't kill someone for no reason.
Ha ha ha. He, to show off to his buddies, took my sister. On that damned modified motorcycle, take my little sister for a run in the mountains. Yan was thrown off the mountainside and died instantly. Take my little sister for a run in the mountains.
I didn't know these things.
Well, now you do. You know why I took you from the orphanage? Because you're also 16. Seeing you is like seeing my little sister.
since you chose to take me away. Why didn't you treat me well? Why did you hurt me like that?
You begged me to take you away from the orphanage. And you, with this body of yours, for a few meals, you'd sell yourself. Too cheap. You're not worthy of my love.
You're the one not worthy of her love.
What did you say? I really love you. Come back to me. Okay? He's about to die. After he dies, everything I have will be yours.
Yunji is dying. What do you mean?
Ha ha ha. You don't know, do you?
Tell me.
He's surrounded by my people. I can make him die whenever I want. He'll die whenever I want him to. Ha ha ha.
So, Yunji's poisoning was also arranged by you?
According to the plan. He should have died a long time ago. Why didn't he die? What are you doing?
What you just said. I've recorded it all. If you dare come near me again, I'll release it immediately.
What do you want?
I want my orphanage records.
Fine. Those things. I don't care about them at all. Here you go.
Where are the records?
At home, of course. You. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be?
Should be dead.
I know everything.
You think your little tricks can fool me?
Young master, this is the milk I just made. Please try it.
I can't drink this.
Now it's good.
I don't drink sweet milk. You drink
The
it.
film was translated
Young master,
and narrated by
I'm
M
lactose
Media.
intolerant. I can't drink milk.
Such delicious milk. It'd be a shame to waste it. Why don't you give it to your grandson?
Young master. Absolutely not.
Confess now. Junmu. You've hated Lu Yunzi for so many years. Your heart has become twisted. But I'll tell you. Your sister's death might actually be related to a young Lu Yunzi. It has nothing to do with me.
What did you say?
Dare to touch Chinking again. And I won't hesitate to kill you. Let's go.
Lu Yunzi. Lu Yunzi. I'll kill you.
He can hurt you. How is that possible? That Lu Yunzi is just a scholar. His skills are weak.
Would I lie to you? Lu Ming, wake up. Lu Yunzi isn't what you think. He's playing possum.
What should we do then? If he really is with the Ma family, and they join forces, neither of us are a match for them. None were a match.
Sister Zhang is dead. To avoid my exposure, we must suppress this matter.
Chinking. What sickness have I got? The hospital checkup was fine.
I just have no strength. It's nothing serious. I'll give Grandma some acupuncture and prescribe some medicine and she'll be fine.
What's going on here?
Too many toxins and slow blood circulation over time will damage the liver.
Toxins. Where did they come from?
It seems someone poisoned Grandma. Not a large amount, but it's been going on for a while.
Who did it?
Who else but your wife? She can't wait for me to die, so she can give all the company shares to Lu-Ming.
You're so vicious. How dare you poison my mother?
It wasn't me. Even if you gave me 100 times the courage, I wouldn't poison the old lady. It's Sister Zhang. It must be Sister Zhang. She dared to poison Yunzi. Why can't you give it?
Even if Sister Zhang did it, it wasn't her own idea.
I don't know. Anyway, it wasn't me.
You dare talk back. You.
Mother. Mother.
Son,
Daddy. Mommy's been with you for so many years. If not for merit, then for hard work. And you hit her?
Hard work. She poisoned my son. Poisoned my mother. This woman. Get as far away from me as possible.
My mommy wouldn't do that. Daddy, mommy's been with you for so many years. Life has been good. Why would she cause trouble for herself?
Ha ha ha. Yeah. Logically, she doesn't lack money or love. There's no reason for her to do this. But what if she did it for you? Or perhaps the one who arranged for Sister Zhang to do it was you?
It wasn't me. It wasn't me. My appointment to Lu Group was also arranged by you. I didn't strive for anything.
I originally thought you were no longer driven by desire. But what you did to your brother after taking over was truly shocking.
If you regret it, Daddy, you can just give the CEO position back. None were a match. Don't tell my mom what to do.
no way.
The
Our
film
Ming
was
Ming
translated
has
and
lived
narrated by
in his brother's shadow. Since he was a child, everything is better for the eldest. Have we ever fought for anything? This matter? The position of CEO of the Lu Corporation? We won't allow it.
You say no, and it's no. This Lu family will be Yunzi sooner or later. Your son just can't have it.
My son. Isn't he your son too?
You. Thank you. Your aunt hasn't been feeling well these past few days.
Don't worry, Uncle Mare. I'm here for Auntie.
Good. Ha ha ha.
Auntie, you often restore those antiques. It's very tiring. Let me help you relax.
Thank you.
Auntie, you mustn't say that. I treat you like my own mother. Auntie, I didn't mean it like that. Are you thinking about Zhu Chinking again? That woman is a fraud. You mustn't believe her.
A fraud?
Yes. She was Zhao Mu's girlfriend. But then she seduced Li Yunzi. Now they're even married. Now she's playing both sides. What is she?
I'm sleepy. I'm going back to my room to rest. Suit yourself. If she finds out about this, we must protect the child.
What are you saying? Wasn't that report fake?
I looked at the date. It was issued yesterday afternoon around 4 o'clock. The report. Didn't you see it yesterday morning? We saw it.
Ma Hu did say that the report from this morning was fake.
Daddy, this is a bit of a problem.
If Ma Hui suddenly comes to me, it means he already suspects what happened back then. That incident. You, Zanmu, and Lu Ming need to find a way to control Zhu Qingqing.
Isn't that mutually assured destruction?
That's right, use this knife for self-defense. But don't worry. Someone will assist you.
Who?
For your safety. It's not convenient for me to tell you right now. Who is he? Just remember that. That person hates Ma Hui and Chun Liyuan. He will definitely kill Zhu Qingqing to make Ma Hui and his wife suffer.
Okay, I understand.
To eliminate Qingqing, we don't need to do it ourselves. After this is over, Qingqing will be ours, the Shen family's.
Zhu Qingqing. How dare you try to steal Lu Yunzi from me? You brought this on yourself.
Asking me to take over the Ma Corporation. This is too sudden.
Right, my business isn't here. It's all in Shengjing. Feng Lei is managing everything. If he knew Qingqing was back, he'd definitely have other ideas.
So, you want me to keep him in check?
Right. If he accepts everything, good. If he doesn't, we'll have to take drastic measures.
Uncle Ma, these are minor issues. We can wait until we've dealt with Zanmu.
The film was translated
You don't know how powerful
and
Feng Lei
narrated
is.
by M Media.
If he wanted to make a move against me, I wouldn't stand a chance. We have to catch him off guard. Subdue him first.
Okay,
As my son-in-law, you must have the courage to face difficulties. Otherwise, you can't marry my daughter.
That hurts.
Have you eaten anything unusual lately? What are you doing? Where are you taking me? Let me go. Say something. Where are you taking me?
Shut your mouth. As for Qingqing, don't worry. I'll send skilled guards to protect her.
especially keep an eye on Zanmu He.
Yunzi. It's bad. Lu Ming forced Qingqing into a car.
What?
What?
Shen Yu. Where is this?
Obviously. You think I tell you?
Your dad's dead. Shen Group is just an empty shell.
Zhou Qingqing. You stole my Yunzi. And you stole Uncle and Aunt Ma's affection for me. This debt. I will settle with you slowly.
Miss Shen, have you ever considered why, even though you're beautiful and well-born, nobody likes you?
Why?
Because your character is rotten.
I knew. Nothing good would come out of your mouth.
People like you, back in my hometown, would be struck down by heaven.
Don't worry. After you die, I'll give you a proper burial as my benefactor.
You dare kill me? The Ma family and the Lu family won't let you get away with this.
You think too highly of yourself. Mahu already said he just wanted to use you to deceive his wife. Too bad I exposed him.
Lu Ming, you're actually colluding with outsiders to harm me. If your brother finds out, he won't spare you.
So, you'll never see him again.
I have no quarrel with you. Why did you?
No quarrel. Zhu Qingqing, you married Lu Yunzi, is my enemy.
But he's your brother.
It's because of him. Nobody cares about me in the Lu family. No one values me. You know what? I have to achieve something. Let those people see.
What's that to me?
You climbed up to the Ma family, and Lu Yunzi
The film
gained
was
status.
translated and
He'll come and
narrated
snatch my
by
Lu
M.
Corporation.
Media.
I won't allow that to happen.
Climbed up to the Ma family. If he really joins the Ma Corporation, he'll help you.
I don't care. Let me tell you, I have the ability to make the Lu Corporation bigger and stronger.
Why waste your breath on her? Zhu Qingqing, your role today is hostage. Who do you think cares most about you in this world?
Lu Yunji.
If it was him, why did you want to kill him?
I was wrong about some things.
Good. After I kill you, I'll be sure to watch how this person who cares most about you cries.
Shen Yu, you're so vicious. No one will ever truly care about you, including your mommy and daddy.
What did you say? You dare mention my mother? I lost my mother because of you. What does her death have to do with me? Nothing. She only took you out because she wanted to give you away. My mother was desperate. That's why she jumped in the river with you.
It was your mother who tried to kill me. Why did she want to hurt me?
Why? You'll have to ask. Your dear daddy Ma Hue? Back then, the Ma and Shun families jointly developed clans. Why did he end up with all the orders? Not only did our Shen family lose out, we were severely weakened. That's how you got the chance to grow so big.
So it was all orchestrated by your father. I was so stupid. I actually saved the murderer who wanted to harm me. I shouldn't have saved him.
Too late. My daddy is in good health now. Just consider it as you paying off my Yui's debt.
Jealousy really can make someone unrecognizable. You were so beautiful and fierce when I first met you. I can't believe you've become like this in just a few months.
I'm like this because of you.
Lu Yunji wouldn't have loved you without me.
Seeing you like this makes me happy.
Shan Yu, you'll get your comeuppance.
I'm afraid you won't live to see it. Lu Ming. She's the woman Lu Yunzi loves most. Don't you want to take a swing?
I'm not interested in hurting anyone. Huh?
Don't act so high and mighty, even if you treat her well. The Lu family won't have anyone else to help you.
Mind your own business.
Lu Ming. Believe me, I won't fight you for the Lu family. But if you hurt me, he'll definitely not let you off.
Don't flatter yourself. Zhu Qingqing, believe it or not, without you, Lu Yunzi will fall for someone else.
I don't know about others, but he definitely won't.
Then you better stay alive. I'll throw the evidence in your face when the time comes.
She has to live. Whoever hurts her.
What? Feeling sorry for her?
I told you. She's meant to be used against Ma Hui and Liu Yunzi, who told you to touch her.
Cooperate with our Shen family. And give up your petty romantic feelings. Let her go. None of us are a match for him.
Where's Chinking? I really don't know. Shen Yuntao, I usually overlook your little tricks.
And narrated by M Media.
But if you dare touch my daughter, I won't let you off the hook. Mr. Mao, you've got me wrong. Chinking saved me twice. I definitely wouldn't harm her. Where's your daughter? Yu is just a girl. Although, she... Cut the crap, where is she? Her phone's off. Alright, let's be clear. If she dares to lay a finger on my daughter, I'll take her life. And at the South City Warehouse. South City Warehouse. Old Feng's territory. Mr. Mao, in front of you. We're just small fry. Some things are unavoidable. Unavoidable? Shen Yuntao, my Ma family. How much do you know about what happened back then? I really don't know. Huh. You'd better not know.
Go!
Yunzi, these men are top-tier experts. You can't beat them. Stop. If you beg for mercy, they'll let you go.
These few men are no match for him.
These useless idiots. Was he always this good at fighting?
He was a war god general. One man can be worth 1,000 troops.
Liu Yunzi.
Liu Yunzi, don't come any closer.
Shen Yue, what are you doing?
Isn't she the person you care about most? If you come any closer, I'll stab her.
Stop. Don't touch her.
This is all your fault.
What are you trying to do?
Ultimately, it's to besiege the Ma family.
The Ma family has been so good to you. What are you doing this for?
The Ma couple? Were already lying down waiting to die. But as soon as Zhu Qingqing returned, he immediately wanted to settle the score from back then.
Settle what score? If it weren't for Ma Hui back then, would you have made it to where you are today?
Yunji, the one who jumped into the river holding me, was Shen Yu's mother.
What?
Yunji, you have to go. There's a conspiracy, I'm telling you. Uncle Ma, please don't come to save me.
How can I not save you? Qingqing. The paternity test results are out. You are Ma Hui and Chen Liyuan's biological daughter.
Actually, I...
Zanmu, what are you doing?
Don't come any closer.
Zanmu, what have you done?
This is just a paralytic drug. He's still conscious. Just doesn't have the strength to move.
Just for this.
Of course. If it weren't for you, my sister would still be here with me.
Brother Yunji. Brother Yunji.
Does it hurt?
It doesn't hurt.
Chinking. The one who had your entire family executed, it really wasn't me.
Don't say anything, I know everything.
You're not Lu Yunzi. Just like she's not kinking you.
Lu Ming. You brought Chinking here.
Brother. I didn't do it on purpose. Zanmu tricked me into coming here.
Lu Ming. The Lu Corporation. I don't care about fighting with you for it. Just stop.
Why? Didn't you say that the Lu Corporation was the most important thing?
The
What
film
good is the
was
Lu Corporation
translated
anymore?
and narrated by
Painstakingly
M
supporting the
Media.
company. Sheltering the entire family. In the end. Only to be hunted down by your own brother.
I'm sorry. I
Think this through. All the things we've done, he knows about them. What will happen to you?
Are you threatening me?
Whether I'm threatening you or not, you know yourself. Stop. There are dozens of men outside. You think you can escape?
I fought my way in here.
This is a trap. Easy to get in, hard to get out.
Chinking and I are already here. What more do you want?
The two of you are nothing but bait.
Who is your real target?
Besides you, who do I care about most? Who else do you think there is?
Uncle Ma.
Jean Mu. My parents have no grudge against you. They finally found their daughter. Please let them go.
Some things are beyond my control.
Then who can control them? Mr. Fun.
All of you youngsters, stop arguing. This has nothing to do with y'all.
Then who does it concern? My folks.
Miss Ju. I truly admire your words. If I had a son, I'd surely want him to marry a talented and beautiful woman like you, a talented and beautiful wife. Sadly, I don't have a son. What's more unfortunate is, your old ma's kid. Wait. He'll be here soon.
Tell him I'm here.
Others don't have this kind of pull. Tell him to come see me alone.
Using children as hostages. That's a tactic even a common thief wouldn't stoop to. Yet Mr. Fun uses it as his trump card.
Huh. I ain't about morals. As long as it works. Sanmu, when this is all over, you can take this girl. She's yours.
Yes.
How dare you?
The Lu family ain't nothing in my eyes. And a character like you, I don't give a damn about.
Pride comes before a fall. You better watch yourself.
I don't like this guy you've got your eye on. I don't like him.
We're done.
Good. After this blows over, any young man in Qingcheng is yours for the picking.
Yes. Thank you, Uncle Feng.
The Lu family truly has no reason to exist.
Compared to my father, you're really far behind.
Ma Hui is inferior to me in many ways.
That's what you think.
Chinking. How are you?
Daddy, I'm all right.
Chinking, you're a brave girl. This time, Daddy will get you out.
Yeah.
Old Ma, if I step in, do you think there's a chance to save her? Old Feng, if you have any problems, come at me. Don't bother the kids. I've asked you out many times, but you never showed. So, sorry. I had to resort to this. What do you want? First, get out of the shipping business. I'll be the top dog in shipping. Second, divorce Chun-Li Yuan.
The film was translated
I don't want a woman
and
you've had.
narrated by Media.
Third, you die.
The woman you don't want.
You don't know how low your father stooped back then. That woman, the woman you call mommy, she was mine. Old Feng, you and Li Yuan grew up together. She always saw you as a brother. Ma Hui, ever since you got together with Chun-Li Yuan, I haven't been able to hold my head up to people we're never meant to be. Besides, all these years, we've been trying to set you up. One Chun-Li Yuan. Old Feng, you know that. All these years, your spirit has been weak. You, of course, she made my life hell. I couldn't let her have it easy either. Huh. A woman like Chun-Li Yuan has a heart of stone. Only her daughter could cause her pain.
So, you were the one who threw me into the river all those years ago.
Yes. Shen Yuntao's wife volunteered to help me get revenge. Of course, I had to give her the opportunity. I just didn't expect that she would jump into the river holding that child. Oh, how touching.
Mommy,
Don't feel too wronged. Because of your mother's actions, I've been lenient enough with the Shen family. Otherwise, with your father's abilities, he'd be nothing more than a screw turner now.
You narrow-minded person. Because of you alone, 2 children lost their mothers. You're a freak.
Huh. Freak. Ha ha ha. It's been a long time since anyone called me that. You've got guts. You dare lay a hand on me?
What's there to be afraid of?
Get them. Somebody. Restrain them all. Let go of my daughter.
What are you doing?
Shen Yuntao? I've treated you well. You dare harm my family? You haven't actually done anything to me yet. But Ju Qingqing was thrown into the river by my wife. You'll come after us sooner or later. I never thought that the person I trusted most would be the one to tear my family apart.
Daddy,
Let her come here. I promise I won't hurt your wife. You.
Daddy. Daddy. Daddy.
You deserve to die. Are you all right, Li Yuan? What about Feng Lei?
Feng Lei, what you did to us before can be forgiven. But you harmed Qingqing. I can't let you go.
Just because she's Ma Yui's child.
Because she's my child. You held a grudge for so many years. Over such a small thing? Was it worth it?
No, it wasn't. 2 people flew off together and looked down on my pathetic self-respect. I can't be happy, and neither can you. Huh? Do you think she's really your daughter? Ha ha ha.
It is.
Where's the Lu family's jade pendant?
I have it.
What's going on?
Take a look at this. Can you still tell which one can take you back to Daxia?
You know Daxia?
Lu Yunzi, at your wedding with Ju Qingqing. Do you remember the man in black who disappeared with you?
It's you. Why did you arrive so much earlier than me?
20 years ago, I traveled alone to a family with the same name as myself. I waited 20 bitter years for you. I have been studying space-time loopholes. Until one day, I saw someone who looked exactly like XUYên.
The film
A
was
16-year-old Jew
translated
Chinking with the
and
same name and
narrated by
surname.
Media.
I finally realized that I had finally waited.
So, you brought me here?
To be precise, it's the factor in your body that resonates with the jade pendant. That brought you here.
Impossible. What about the original Ching Ching?
You only possess her body. Do you really think you can replace her life? This is all a matter of fate. Even if you hadn't come, Zanmu would still have made her. Long for death but be unable to die.
Uncle Feng. You made me torture Kinking to get revenge on the Ma family?
Huh. Of course. If you don't obey, how could you be doing so well?
Kinking,
Zhan Mu. Did you hear that? I'm not Yu Ching Ching. And the girl he loved is gone.
No. You are my daughter. You are. You are.
No. She's not your daughter. Ha ha ha.
Shut up. That's how it all happened. I'm not Uncle Ma, and your biological daughter. I just occupied her body, and happened to get her memories.
then she's gone?
Yes. She's gone. Do you know how she died? She married the man you hated most, wanting revenge on you. But she couldn't get past it herself.
So, I killed her.
Feng Li is a pervert. He's controlling your mind. A way to find Daxia.
What about him? He took my sister. He deserves to die.
The real enemy is no longer Lu Yunji. Because Lu Yunji is dead.
Dead? Big brother is dead? I don't believe it.
Yes. You killed him. The current Lu Yunji, like me, is a transmigrator. He's not from this world at all.
What? This is unbelievable.
No wonder. Brother is so different.
Otherwise, you wouldn't have had the chance to become the head of the Lu family, Lu Ming. Do you think it's honorable to win this way? Mommy and Daddy, I not only have your daughter's memories, but the first time I saw Mommy, my heart ached. We have a connection.
I don't care. You are my daughter. Chinking. 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 Are you stupid, child? If it worked, I'd bleed myself dry to find her.
Mother. Do you know? If she returns, death is certain.
Why?
A traitor's daughter, escaping death. The court won't allow her to live.
Grandmother.
Oh. Kinga. My Kinga. You're alive.
Grandmother, you're alive too. What about the others?
Think of our Jew family. Generations of healers. Devoted to the royal family. Giving everything. Yet they were so cruel. To execute our entire family. Over 100 people. All executed. Ha ha. Hateful. Ha ha ha.
Grandmother.
The film
Is
was
anyone else
translated
left?
and narrated by M.
Yes.
Media.
Besides me. Everyone was killed. Just me. KHÅNG. You can't stay here. If they find you, you'll be executed too.
Grandmother. I finally made it back to you. I won't leave you.
You have a husband. People who love you. You shouldn't have come back.
Grandmother. What do you mean?
I once saw through this bronze mirror. That magical place. If you can't go back. That Lu family. That fool. He'll likely bleed himself dry.
But grandmother. Ching Ching doesn't want to leave you.
KHÅNG. You're the last of the family line. No matter where you go. Take care of yourself.
Grandmother.
Chinking. Where have you been?
Grandmother.
Go find Yunzi. He heard you were missing. And threw everyone who ever wronged you into prison. Even your parents. Gift, the Ma group. He doesn't want it. He only wants you back.
Grandmother. You must live a long life.
Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha.
Yunji. I've decided. I'll stay here. I won't go back.
Chinking.